Tafsir Surah Al-Mulk verse 1 explains the meaning of Al-Mulk, which means kingdom. It is Allah who has the kingdom of this world, and after the kingdom of this world disappears, Allah also creates the kingdom of the hereafter. In Tafsir Surah Al-Mulk verse 1, it is also reminded that there are two laws in the mortal world, namely, Sunnatullah and the religion of Allah. Tafsir Surah Al-Mulk verse 1 explains that Allah, the glorious and infinite in His mercy, is the ruler of all the kingdoms of this mortal world with all its contents, and the kingdom of the hereafter which occurs after the disappearance of the kingdom of the world. Allah is the ruler of the kingdoms of the world. This means that He is the one who created this entire world and all that it contains. In regulating, managing, developing, and maintaining the continuity of this natural form, Allah establishes laws and regulations. All are obliged to submit and follow the laws and regulations made by Him without any exceptions. What and whoever does not want to submit and obey, and deny the laws and regulations will certainly perish or be miserable. Allah's laws and regulations that apply in this world are twofold. First, Sunnatullah, which are the laws and regulations of Allah that apply in this universe, both for living and non-living things, both for humans and for animals, plants, and inanimate objects, both for the earth with all its contents and for all the planets circulating in the infinite universe. Among God's laws and regulations are fire burning, water flowing from high to low places, Pascal's law, and Archimedes' law. Humans are individual creatures and social creatures. Each planet, including the earth, has an attraction and runs on its predetermined circular line. And many more laws and regulations of God, both known to humans and those that are not yet known. Violation of God's laws and regulations means misery and destruction for the violator. The second is the religion of Allah, which contains instructions for humans. By following these instructions, humans will live happily in this world and in the hereafter. The religion that contains these instructions was revealed by God to the messengers whom He had sent, from Prophet Adam to Prophet Muhammad, as the last prophet and apostle of God, the closing of all apostles and prophets. This is how Allah, who controls, manages, organizes, and maintains the continuity of this natural form, establishes laws and regulations, so that everything is seen to be neatly organized, beautiful, and useful for humans. If a citizen is obliged to submit and obey all the laws and regulations that apply in his country, surely he must be even more obliged to submit and obey the laws and regulations of Allah who created, favored, and guarded him. If a state sets sanctions for every citizen who violates the laws and regulations it has established, then Allah sets sanctions and judges with justice every creature who denies the laws and regulations that He has made. In addition to being the ruler of the kingdom of the world, Allah also rules over the kingdom of the hereafter, which exists after the destruction of the entire kingdom of the world. The kingdom of the hereafter is an eternal kingdom. It begins with the occurrence of the Day of Judgment, the day of the destruction of the world and the resurrection of people from the grave. Then they are gathered in the mahshar field to be judged and their deeds weighed. From that judgment, it is decided that those whose faith and good deeds outweigh the wrongs they have done will be rewarded with paradise, a place of pleasure and happiness. On the other hand, if the evil deeds they have done during their life in this world outweigh their faith and good deeds, they will be rewarded with hell, a place of unparalleled misery. Life in the hereafter, whether in heaven or hell, is eternal. In paradise, Allah bestows pleasure and happiness on those who believe and do good deeds, while in hell, Allah inflicts severe torment on those who disbelieve and do evil deeds. At the end of this verse, it is emphasized that Allah, as the ruler of the kingdom of this world and the kingdom of the hereafter, is omnipotent over all things. There is nothing that can match His power and nothing that can escape His power.